As a leader, I have strived to uphold a high standard of being a supporter and influencer of higher learning practices, better understanding of student and community needs, and someone who is passionate about finding ways to build supports in the background so that the students, teachers, parents, and community members that I serve can find success. As the teacher representative in my school's data management team, I recognized a large Tier 1 learning gap in K through 2 reading scores. As a leader, I use my position as a graduate student with access to current and peer-reviewed research materials to create a master's thesis. I started researching and developing data-driven instruction systems in my school. I led professional developments in which teachers not only learned best practices, but they learned individualized strategies that made sense for our school. I led a curriculum development team that created the elementary school's first essential standards document, aligning ELA standards for all K through 5 teachers with common assessments. I took part in job interviews and recruitment events at Ferris State University, in which we brought on fantastic new talent. We took great pride in our results. The next year, there was a 30% drop in non-proficient readers in all grade levels K through 2, and our total MSTEP scores consistently rose 5% or more above the average for schools in our demographic the past 2 years in a row. I'm hoping to bring my risk-taking, group development, and passion for supporting a better learning community to East Grand Rapids. I think one of the first important things that is needed to address mental health issues in a community is to understand the research and understand what practice is effective for dealing with mental health issues. Stated simply, the research says this. Number one, 10 to 20% of students globally are affected by mental health issues. 2, availability and contact of professionals and peers who are given the tools to provide support is paramount to addressing mental health needs. 3, mental health is not a new challenge. We simply as a country and even globally have been ignoring it. In East Grand Rapids Public Schools, I would like to provide further support through Tier 1 through Tier 3 of your middle school behavior MTSS systems. In Tier 1, I would like to work on providing a social emotional education curriculum that is highly rated, researched, and just makes sense for our community, and it also does not detract from our learning outcomes. In Tier 2, I would like to work with social workers, counselors, teaching staff, and community members to provide more mentorship and connections for students who need it. This directly addresses the research needs for trained professionals and peers that can help. I also would like to build more restorative circles and restorative practices in Tier 2. This will help students in conflict learn critical thinking skills and communication skills that is needed to resolve conflicts and embrace multiple perspectives in every issue. In Tier 3, I would like to increase our network of community support. I would like to help struggling families locate resources. I would like to work hand in hand with trained counselors to develop best practices that are effective for each individual. And I would like to address data concerns from your already existing behavior intervention plans and functional behavior assessments. In my 6 years of highly effective teaching, building these practices have kept students in classrooms, built effective relationships, and have students leaving my classroom feeling supported, cared for, and with the knowledge that they were successful. One area of strength that I was excited for was the involvement of students in East Grand Rapids Public Schools. 90% of students are involved in extracurricular activities. The parent-teacher organization is incredibly active and involved and contributed more than $35,000 supporting FIRST robotics, staff professional development, updated and relevant classroom libraries, middle school planners for all students, and much more. I think East Grand Rapids also does an excellent job providing opportunities for every student. Weekly, you guys recognize students who show respect, responsibility, and personal best with Way to Go cards. You provide volunteer opportunities for parent involvement, for example, involving 7th grade parents in the 8th grade ceremony as an opportunity for connection. You provide higher learning connections and opportunities, partnering with Grand Rapids Community College for hands-on training and summer camps. To sum it up simply, the success and strength of every child is celebrated in East Grand Rapids Public Schools. One area that I'm hoping to contribute is to use my knowledge and experience using data-driven instruction and the knowledge of data management and decision-making practices in Area 1 and Area 3 of your district vision. Area 1 states to establish an effective district infrastructure to ensure that policies, programs, and systems are in place and support student achievement. I wish to use my training in data and my strengths in communication and culture creation to help make all whole child aspects of learning effective for all students. Area 3 states to develop staff and with diverse skills and experiences who model outstanding instructional practice. I feel like this also aligns with Area 4, providing each student with experiences that are inclusive, relevant, rigorous, interdisciplinary, and individualized. I would like to lead East Grand Rapids Public Schools in using data-driven instruction and more than just standardized testing, but build collaborative networks involving all members of the professional learning community in order to give the highest learning outcomes through activities that give students the best educational experience possible. I've done this in my own classroom by incorporating project-based learning lessons that are sponsored by local businesses. I've incorporated technology such as video and podcasts for students to publish their work within their school community. And I've also worked with other teachers to give students mentorships and abilities and opportunities to model their learning to their peers. I would like to bring these talents to East Grand Rapids Public Schools.